Now I need you guys to understand something. We all have guilty pleasures. Personally, A Walk to Remember is one of my favorite movies, and I'm not saying that this one is anywhere near that, because that would be blasphemy, but it does have that romantic, feel-good cheesiness that if anything is worth streaming with your girlfriend before you Netflix and chill. Let me explain. We follow a country star named Liam Page who everyone's obsessed with. Like, we're talking Justin Bieber levels of hype. He just walks into the lobby and all the girls just go, sploosh. Now, I don't know of any country stars that are this high profile because I don't listen to too much country music after Taylor Swift betrayed us all, but the music in the movie was pretty decent. He's got everything at his fingerprints, but like the tale goes, he's super depressed. And he just starts walking around everywhere in public with a flask out, which, let me say that I know many drunks, and none of us walk around with a flask. My dude's gotten so depressed with the fame that he still carries around a Nokia flip phone because he's holding on to something from his hometown, and then he gets news that his best friend from high school dies, and he ends up in his hometown. Now, not only does he Justin Bieber his world tour, but ain't nobody at home like him when he finally gets there. Even his ex-girlfriend punches him in the gut when he sees him again, which I thought was a little too much, until you realize he left her at the altar like 7 years ago, and she ended up being pregnant. He meets his daughter for the first time, who's also Ant-Man's daughter, by the way, and I thought this girl was pretty dope. She may not be the best actress, but I loved her attitude. She's named after Liam's mother, Billy, since Billy had also passed away when he was just a little boy, and this girl is a smart aleck. She hates country, she can learn guitar by ear, and she already knows what's going on and who's her dad and everything, because like this girl's on the sequel already, and then she starts hanging out with Liam. I mean, things go well since they start bonding, and she calls him daddy, and then Josie calls him daddy too since they start getting jiggy with it. But just like Josie's last movie, things are bound to repeat themselves. Billy starts eating hot dogs hamburger style because of her dad's influence, which you know is a no-no, and because of that she starts choking. Liam freezes since he remembers his mom dying as a child, and he almost lets her die before her uncle has to come in and save her. We then go through that slump that all of these movies do, where he feels he's not fit enough, he throws a pity party, goes back on tour, and then his buddy has to remind him that his family does love him and they need him, and since he still has that Nokia phone where Josie left him a message years ago, he decides to finally respond to it and go back. Now here's my problem. I was really digging the first half of the movie, as cheesy as it was, until they started dragging out the second half, that it's like they kind of ran out of time for the ending. Like the fact that this is one of the few Nicholas Sparks type movies that is actually directed by a woman, I thought added a lot of cool subtleties in there that aren't in a lot of the other ones. But then Josie forgives him in like 10 seconds and welcomes him home? I don't know. They then get married, but like no one walks them down the aisle and we don't even get to see them share their vows. The girl gets added to the world tour even though she plays guitar like a DJ. Everything gets wrapped up as they tour the world making millions of dollars as a big happy family. But I just wish they would have used some of that money for the ending of this film. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, I thought it was a decent movie, but I don't know, I just rushed it at the end. I thought there was a lot of cool subtleties with it, but what you gonna do? I'm curious to know your thoughts on this movie or any other ones. Let me know what you want me to cover down below in the comments section. But other than that, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will send you your own personal Liam Page vinyls.